Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Silverrun Forest. So today we are doing some stuff. Not quite sure what is first on the agenda. So let me check our used vehicle sales. Yep, so that's nothing new there. Our forest is coming along nicely, so we're getting probably the second or third growth state on the taller trees, and probably the second growth state on the 11-metre trees. So they got a fair way to go. Oh, that's right, we planted our cotton last episode, so that's growing. We had wheat here, which we've ploughed in, and now we've got cotton ready for production over in the spinnery, which is yet to be placed. So I think that's actually what we're going to do first up. We're going to place that spinnery, get that ready to go, and then we are going to sleep, keep our productions up on the, keep our productions going with the boat. So we've got enough materials here for the boat to chip away at. I've had a bit of a pallet cleanup, so I had pallets everywhere. I've moved them out of locations where I was storing them. So if we cruise over to the roller coaster, except for the roller coaster, I've kept some here because I'm likely to use these at some stage, so just kept them here. And if I need them for other purposes, I can come and grab them. But yeah, just want to keep our storage stock up. So each time we go through a game day, we are contributing to mainly the roller coaster at this stage, and then obviously the boat as well, because that's one area where I want to try and get as many boats out as possible. So with the boatyard, we can have one boat under construction inside, and then we can have one boat outside under construction. So effectively two in the production line at any one time, and then if there's a boat ready to launch on 2 p.m. the day of completion, it'll launch. This boat will, the inside boat will come out in place here, and it will just keep cycling through. So I mean, I'm not sure if you can actually do it that way, but we will see what happens. Alright, let's check on our sawmill quickly. I did have some logs sitting here ready to go. So this is 75,000 capacity. It's got 74,000 in there. Look, I think we're basically just ready to sleep, to be honest. So there's not much else we can do. I mean, whether I put the spinnery down now or later doesn't really matter. What we're also considering is probably going to 15-metre logs rather than 12-metre logs to fit our TLX logger, which is not that one. This one over here. So this trailer is a bit longer. It's a bit more stable as well, and it also has a hitch for a drawbar, so we can attach a dolly. So the dolly of choice is going to be probably the crampy probably won't work because it's a tow bar and ball, so you can see the tow ball connection, whereas the it's actually the same. So anyway, one of these will fit. So I know I've used this one before on my other road trains elsewhere, so this is probably the one I'm going to go with, and then that will connect two of these trailers together to give me a logging road train, so I can double my capacity for old sawmill trips, which is, plus it'll be a road train, so that's going to be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and sleep. So we'll just get back to the farmhouse. Obviously our productions are still ticking over, so I'm just leaving them as is for now. Not too worried about them making me money. It's more just, so actually we'll get this guy back to base. So just while we, this is the one we want. So we're going to sleep for one day, come back, check our used equipment like we normally do, and go from there. So we should also move out of winter, which will be nice. I do like winter visually. All right, so what state have we got now? These have shot up. So that is now 23 meters. So 36 meters is full size, so they've still got a ways to go. Okay, used equipment, let's have a look. All right, we've got the Load King Super B, so that's not a bad combination for arable farming, but we're focused on forestry, so it's not going to really help us. We got the Pro Chip, which is a bale blower. So I've had experiences with them. They weren't great. Don't really do a lot of animals, so this is production with the loading gate, so that's not really anything we're interested in. We have a growth state on our cotton. So one thing we are going to need to get is a cotton harvester. So if we can get one used, that'll be ideal. Otherwise, it's going to have to be a lease, I would say. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to place down a full-grown lodgepole pine, just as a yardstick or a benchmark for. So that's a ponderosa. So we don't want that. That's a lodgepole. So this is just to help me determine the heights. So you can see the thickness is actually quite a bit bigger too. So let's just place that there. So when I look up, I know when they're fully grown and how much further they've got to go. So judging by the growth state, this is 36 meters and that is 23. So they've still got quite a long way to go to get up there. Let's quickly go over to the iron furnace. And we'll get some of this ore moved. Just to help fill up our steel mill. So we are basically going to run out of space again, I'm pretty sure. So if we just check productions quickly. Yep, so we're nearly at capacity there. Alright, let's quickly run through to our... So he's made it back for a change. I've been finding this worker is getting stuck coming back quite often. So I'm glad he made it back this time. Alright, let's go and check out the roller coaster. There it goes. So when the workers are working good, they're brilliant. When they're having issues, it's a bit of a pain. So okay, so we've still got plenty of stock on hand to feed this production. So have we had any more progress on the build? What I'm thinking here is these letters. So the letters for roller coaster, they kind of tell the story of where we're up to. Looks like we've got a bit more track laid. So I think we've still got a fair ways to go on that. Okay, over to the boatyard. Still not completed yet. So planks long. So when those planks long deplete, that boat should move on. So let's go and let's just speed up time quickly. See if we can't get those planks long to consume. And see if this boat is going to launch. So all I've done here is put the speed up to 360. And you can see the planks longs being depleted. So what I'm expecting to see here is this boat launch out the back. There we go, and then it has. So let's put it back to real time. So this is now moved to the second stage. Nice. Okay, materials required for the next step. Wood beams, we've got plenty of those. And we've got plenty of floor tiles, but we need our fabric. So the thing that's dependent here is the cotton. So we're obviously going to have to wait till that cotton grows. The growth state we have currently, so it's in its early growth stages, so that's still going to take a little while to complete. So what we might do today is we might actually place the spinnery in preparation. Actually, let's check. Yeah, so we've already done that. What else we got? Yeah, so we're pretty comfortable with that. We've still got a fair ways to go on our plantation forest. So let's sleep again. So I'm not worried about feeding the sawmill at this stage either. I'm just gonna speed up time a little bit so we can get some movement, particularly on the cotton and the trees. So obviously each day I'll check in on the roller coaster and the boat. Okay, cool. Our vehicle leasing costs are getting a bit up there, so we probably want to consider. Yes, they got another growth state to go through. Loading wagon and a slurry tank, so not really interested in that. Let's go check on the boat. So we should have a second boat underway. Okay, no we don't. So maybe it does one at a time. Oh yeah, we can see the master's gone up. So I'm led to believe, well, I was led to believe that once that boat is out there, another boat will spawn here. So it appears not to be the case. So it's looking like we can't do a boat every day. It's going to be a boat every couple of days, to be honest. When I say couple of days, it's the monthly cycle. Alright, how's the roller coaster looking? Looking a little bit more built, possibly. That's definitely new. So the up and the down part there. How are we going for materials? So we are good for wood beams, good for planks, good for planks long, good for metal, and floor tiles are pretty good. So let's actually just chuck a few more floor tiles in. Just because the floor tiles are generally the lowest. Yes, I didn't take very many. Okay, cool. Go and check on the cotton quickly. So still got a ways to go. Alright, let's get back over to our front loader. And let's sleep again. So if I was a little bit more proactive, I would have got my cotton in a bit earlier. But obviously cost was a bit of a concern. I was focused on the roller coaster. But now that we know what we're doing, once we get the required materials, we'll be able to smash through these builds. Trees still got a bit to go. Used equipment. We've got a field creator. I think I might grab this, to be honest, because just in case I need to, put in some additional plantations. So I don't want to do the whole field. I just want to do little sections. So we are going to go. So we're going to buy that. So that's 39,000. So that's actually a good buy. Okay. Check on the roller coaster. Where are we? Over this way. So metal 75 litres, wood beams, staircase railing. So we've got plenty on board to complete this step. Oh yeah, we can see we've got a new section built. So it looks like we have started to build this section just here. So I'd say every time before I was looking at this, it was actually building out as it went. And I think these letters are actually getting placed in position as we go along also. Alright, let's check on the cotton. Actually, no, let's go check on the boat, and then we'll check the cotton, and then we'll sleep again. And hopefully we might get lucky with a harvester for cotton. So, okay, no progress on the boat still. Just waiting on the fabric for the sail. So that's fine. Okay, where is my low loader? Okay, let's go and sleep again. Now, I can't remember how many days cotton takes. I've got a feeling it's 5 or 6. Seasons, it's obviously a little bit different, but we're just playing with seasons turned off. So, just reverts back to a more of an FS19 sort of time scale. Okay, those trees are almost... So they've still got a little way to go as well. Used equipment, nothing special. Cotton. Still going. Okay, let's check on the roller coaster. So it looks like we have moved to the stage 2. So you can see now we need prefab walls, we need staircase railing, chair, table, shingle, barrel, bucket. So what I'm going to do is turn on our barrel production, which is not in this menu. So I had been waiting to turn this on. So we need barrels, buckets, and do we need bathtubs? I don't know if we need bathtubs, do we? So we need barrels, buckets, prefab walls, planks long, chairs, tables. So we got chairs and tables, I know that. We've got to get some prefab walls underway. And yeah, so let's turn on barrels and buckets. Okay, so materials missing, so we need to get our steel mill to distribute. So let's go to this one. Hopefully, so I'm going to deactivate that. So you want to cycle through to distributing pretty quickly because it would sell all of that stock if you left it on too long. The other thing too is I deactivate the production chain first, then change to the distribution model, so whether it sells, stores, or distributes. So now if we activate that, we should find, we'll skip through 1 hour in gameplay, and we should find that this barrel and bucket production should start receiving metal. So let's go and speed up time for 1 hour. And we can see the materials getting used here. So let's wait till we get to, there we go. Now if we go back to our barrels, so you can see there, we've got full capacity of metal for those production points, so that's fine. Okay, what do we, so let's just do a quick stock take of what we got. Wood beams, planks are good, planks long are good, floor tiles are good, prefab walls. So let's go to our sawmill. So we're going to go to the one we placed down. So prefab walls I want to set to storing. So that's all set to storing, that's good. And let's turn that back on. And we are good. So that'll start producing prefab walls for us. So let's skip ahead 1 more hour. Actually, what we'll do is we're just going to go sleep because there's not much else we can do until our cotton's ready. So if we just have a quick look, yeah, still growing. No vehicles worth purchasing. Alright, let's sleep. So you might notice I'm using the sleep trigger to speed up the gameplay loop. because obviously there's nothing I can do at this stage, so it's a matter of just passing through a game day to allow the work that I've done to start to... And there we go, the lodge poles are almost ready. So that these ones on the end should be 36 meters. So, and now one that we planted is 36. That one there is 36. Okay, how far off is the cotton? Still got a little bit to go. Let's check our crop. Yeah, so I reckon probably 1 or 2 more days and then that'll be ready. Okay, let's check our... So nothing there. Let's go and check the roller coaster. So prefab walls, chairs, table, barrel, bucket. So we just need to get those items over here. So let's maybe go and do that now actually. So let's go and grab our loading trailer. So this one here. So we'll go and grab some tables, chairs. We should have some prefab walls over at the sawmill so we can bring them over too. And at least we can let the... because we're going to have to sleep for 1 more day anyway, so we might as well get that next construction stage on the roller coaster. And there's our tiller. Now I need to remember how to actually get to... I think the furniture factory is down this street. Alright, tables. So let's go and grab these tables. I think it didn't... I can't remember if it really needed that many, so I might just try and grab 2 pallets. So this should hopefully pick up the table. There we go. So let's grab... look, maybe I'll grab 3,000 litres. Look, let's just grab more, because they're probably going to go into storage, hopefully. Oh, of course you had to put a chair there. Actually, I'm just going to grab the forklift and move that, because that's going to get run over, whatever I do. Okay, let's grab this one. Yeah, see, it's already started to bug out on me. Okay. Oh no, another one spawned. Oh man. I don't want to have to stop production. Let's see if I can just push this out a little bit so I can get the trailer out the way, at least. And then I will come in. At least it gives us some chairs for the next run, because we're going to need those for the roller coaster anyway. So and we're also going to have some barrels and buckets to pick up, so let's go and do that as well. Alright, so let's go drop these off. Sorry, car. Get out of my way. Oh, wrong side of the road. That was handy. Let's try this. So I do play, I guess, somewhat realistically. I mean, how realistic can you be at the end of the day? Each to their own. Alright, cool. So that only took 1,500 litres, so I'm going to have to drop these off. The only problem with this trailer is it's so long. It's not super convenient to manoeuvre. Okay, let's see if we can drop these tables off. So I probably could have got away with 2 pallets there, but never mind. Just grab the Elite Wolf, that'll get rid of these off the road at least. Okay, we'll leave them there. Alright, let's go get some tables. So those tables go in? Yeah, 3,000 litres of tables. So we just need to grab those other items. Oh. So we need chairs, barrels, buckets, and what else do we need? That might be it, actually. I mean, fingers crossed we get a cotton harvester in the used vehicle sales tomorrow, so we can begin harvesting straight away. I mean, the other worst case scenarios, I'll just lease one. It's not a big deal, because they are pretty expensive, actually. Okay, chairs. We've got 2,000 litres of chairs. Wrong side of the road again, but it's only a game, right? So hopefully the roller coaster will take all these, and I won't need to unload and move. Okay, looks good. Hopefully we don't pick up anything on the way out, which of course we did. I'll just pick up these staircase railings. They're going to be the least objectionable thing to move. Leave them there for the moment. Come back and move them later. Alright, we need to get barrels. So the barrel factory is down this way. So let's just try and drive on the right side of the road today. So that's a stop sign. Should have stopped, but anyway. I do like the streetscape design in this map. So you've got the centre median strip, you've got the yellow lines, you've got the white lines. Hopefully that wasn't the barrel factory I just drove past. Got a feeling it was. Yep. That was handy. So the barrels, I've got a feeling, are going to be out the back. Yeah, so we've got barrels and buckets, so let's just see what we pick up first here. Oh, did they just get rid of the buckets? No. Couldn't have. Might need to station a forklift down here, actually. Oh, let's just borrow this guy. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because it's going to take too long. Let's just... Let's see if we can pick up these barrels. That's the world's worst turn. Okay, let's try and do this without picking up the buckets. Oh, I think we got it. Alright, let's not push our luck. I think I might have to manually load the barrels and buckets because I think I just lost a pallet of buckets just then. Which is a tad problematic. Okay, so this should take all the... barrels. So the barrels required Where's the trigger? So it's not showing as any... We don't have any barrel stock. Okay, so it may actually take a fair few barrels, so... Good to know. Alright, let's have a quick check of where we're up to. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lease another forklift, take it over to the barrel factory and start stockpiling barrels and buckets. So then when I come through with the auto load trailer, I'm actually picking up one set of items, not two. Our cotton should be ready to go next episode. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get lucky and get a cotton harvester. And then our boat is currently just weighing fabric, so quicker we get that done, quicker we can launch the boat, make 300 grand, and then happy days. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support for the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.